guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Lauren. I'm the founder of Find Your Magic as a highly sensitive person. I do videos and tips for highly sensitive people, and I also do vlogs, product reviews, oracle card readings, all that fun stuff. And a couple of my videos have been doing really well. One is the pros and cons of working from home as a highly sensitive person. And the other are kind of tips and hacks to stay motivated if you do work from home or if you're thinking about working from home. So I thought I would do another video, kind of make it a series and talk about different ways you can find a work from home job or become a freelancer. So I know a lot of people want to work from home. It can be really great. Check out some of the pros and cons that I said in that video. I'll link it down below and up here somewhere. But I have been working from home in different jobs for about 10 years now since I graduated college, which is kind of crazy. And now I think there are so many more work from home jobs. A lot of companies are letting their workers work from home now. So you really can find any job and be able to work from home. Well, maybe not any, but if you work on a computer or you work with a phone, chances are you can ask your boss if you can work from home. But if you're looking for maybe a writing job like I have or something else, I know there's transcriptionist jobs, there's virtual assistants, there are social media marketing and other things like that where you can just work solely at home and you can really work with people all over the country. I've had different work from home jobs over the years. Right now I have a writing job, but I've had different writing jobs. I've done social media marketing and more assisting and event planning, things like that. So there really are a bunch of different jobs that you can do. And I would recommend the first thing that you should do if you are looking for a work from home job or ready to apply for jobs is to just spruce up your resume. So make sure that it looks great. There are no errors, especially if you're going for a writing job, because I think that can really just put you at the bottom of the pile right away. And you can use a website like Canva to create a nicer looking resume. So I kind of created a one-pager for myself that really shows my personality. It shows a picture of me, all my experience, and maybe some writing samples or some links. Instead of just a traditional resume that you'd find in Word, if you can make it a little bit more interesting but still professional, that will help you to stand out. And I would also recommend to either make your social media accounts private or really clean them up, make sure they look professional, because especially in this day and age, employers will be looking at your social media accounts. They will be trying to find you essentially. So make sure your online presence looks good and there's nothing out there that's really a red flag to an employer. So while you're at it, I would recommend getting a LinkedIn profile if you don't already have one, or kind of update your LinkedIn profile. You can actually search for jobs, and there are work from home jobs on LinkedIn. I know that my company I work for has posted jobs there in the past. So they are on there. You may have to dig a little bit deeper because it's not all work from home jobs. And keep in mind that some companies will kind of advertise it like it's a work from home job, but once you read a little more, you realize that it's not, or it's only partial. So make sure you read the whole listing before you apply, or you might apply to something you really don't even want. But make sure that you clean up your LinkedIn profile and just start connecting with people that are in your industry, and connect with people that you actually know that may help you, because that is really a great way to find a job or to get started, is to find a connection and have them help get you in, because I know a lot of times employers will trust their employees' recommendations. So if you can get recommended by someone, that will just give you that extra edge to get you hired. So some of my favorite websites that I've actually found jobs on are Upwork. That's where I actually found the listing for my current job, and they reached out to me separately. I know people work on Upwork, and you can kind of join their website and they take a cut, but I would recommend, if you can, to find jobs where you connect with someone on Upwork and then you work elsewhere. But if you're looking to just do a couple gigs at a time, Upwork's great because you can just apply to do a certain gig that may turn into something full-time, or it may just be something more temporary. And that can be great if you're just looking for a side hustle or a couple things to do, or just to get you started on your portfolio, because that's really important, especially if you're a writer, to kind of build up that portfolio. And at first you may have to take some lower paying jobs or even guest posts on other websites for free, just to kind of build up that portfolio, because that's really important when you're looking for a job, especially if you're looking for a writing job. But it can be important if you are looking for other types of jobs, just because they want to see your experience, they want to see what you can do, and they'll hire you if they really like your work. ProBlogger also has a lot of good listings. Indeed has some work from home jobs. You just have to maybe sort through those a little bit more. And like I said, LinkedIn also has some good jobs on there. Just make sure you sort either by remote or work from home. Sometimes freelancer doesn't always mean working from home, so just be wary of that. I also recommend, especially if you are in college or you're post-grad, to really apply to internships, and these may not be paid or you may get school credit, but I did a lot of internships when I was in college and even right out of college that maybe didn't pay at all or didn't pay that well, but they really did help to build my resume, and a lot of them did turn into full-time jobs eventually. I mean, this might not be realistic if you're looking for a job and you need money right now, but if you're young and you live at home, you don't necessarily need the money right now, or you can do an internship and do a part-time or full-time job. I would say go for that, because in general, those internships can really turn into full-time jobs. I know they have for me in the past. So my last tip is to really apply to as many jobs as you can. Put yourself out there, ask people for connections, ask people if they are hiring, look for ways to put yourself out there more. Maybe you can create a blog to show more of your work, create videos, things like that. And then be sure to just be gentle with yourself, especially if you're a highly sensitive person, because trying to find a job or even a side hustle can be really draining, especially for highly sensitive people. And I know if you're like me, you kind of have that perfectionist personality and you want to do your best, you want to get the job, and you get really upset if you don't get the job that you want. But just try to remember that you will get the job that you're meant for, and it can be a blessing if you didn't get a job or an opportunity that you thought you really wanted. I don't know how many times there have been certain relationships or jobs that I wanted so badly, I clung to. I was so upset when I didn't get it, and I realized later that it would have been a huge mistake or just a huge not meshing opportunity. It wouldn't have been good. I wouldn't have liked it. So just keep that in mind. What's meant for you will come your way, and just do the best that you can and have fun with it. So I hope that these tips have helped you a little bit. I hope that you find the job that you really love and that you're really great at. And let me know if you have any other tips in the comment section below. Maybe I'll do a part 2 if we find some other tips, and just to help the fellow freelancers out there. But if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for all of my videos for highly sensitive people and more. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.